the sort of light in. So then when I go with the brown, it'll blend nice. There we go. And add the brown up here. They are just the cutest lizards. And they're just out in the desert doing their own thing. But it's kind of crazy how well they blend, you know, with their environment. It's really cool. There we go. We'll blend that down, and then we'll put down his arms. And they are kind of this, like a dusty brown, I guess, like the sand color. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous lizards. But I always see, not necessarily the desert iguanas, but lots of smaller lizards that are like around the house and stuff. They're like perched up on any kind of rock we have outside, getting sun and just staying warm. So I'm sure the desert iguanas do too. I just don't, they're not as much by the house, or they seem like they're a little more shy. So I'm sure they're always doing that too. But I see them out like under creosote bushes a lot on my hikes, which is really cool. And they definitely see me before I see them. But if I can kind of slowly walk up to them, I can get sometimes a good, you know, picture, but a lot of times they are gone so fast. Oh, it's looking cool. Little buddy. Looking like a beautiful little lizard. Iguana, I should say. Continue on. So I'm gonna just do a little shadowing along his like legs, just, you know, where there would be shadow, and contouring. There we go. And then they kind of just turn into these cool speckles. They're smaller, but they're just kind of like all over. So I will start doing that with this. They're still kind of like lines, but they're just more, I don't know, all over somehow. A little dark, so it kind of just, you can see his really cool toes. I love this middle one that's sort of elongated, and just that classic, you know, lizard foot. It just has those cool toes. There we go. So on his eyes, I think I will go here and here. And then they got two little nostrils. They're so cute. And then they've got a really cool, cool mouth. They always kind of look like they're smiling. There. Cool. Alright, we'll just do that to the... I had a tough time getting the detail on these fingers. I didn't have a tool handy, so I was using a stick that Chris grabbed me outside, which I've done a lot with when I do textures and putty works and stuff. I just grab something that's easy, you know, and you can throw it out. But I'm not used to it. What do you think of the rock, Finnegan? I like it too. Cool. So, here's what seeing a hummingbird out in the desert inspired. When I saw this little hummer on the Ocatello 2 days ago, and decided to add a lizard on top, and it kind of just looks like a real lizard hanging out on a painted rock. It was a lot of fun.